Assalamu alaikum, beautiful people. Welcome to AK Learning Zone. Today, we're going to introduce you all a English teacher, brilliant English teacher, all the way from beautiful Indonesia. Her name is Ivana, who currently teaches more than 500 students globally. And today, we're going to learn something from herself and how did she start her English journey, why did she start, and all the tips and tricks so then you, me, all of us can fluent in English and get some way to practice how to speak English. Let's have a look. Hello, Ivana. How are you doing?
Hi. So far, so good. Thank you so much for asking me.
That's great. First of all,
How about
Ivana,
you?
yeah, I'm great. First of all, Ivana, I would like to know, and I would like you to know that our English speaking conversations, that podcast will be recorded. Is that all right for you?
No biggie.
All right, that's great. Well done. Okay, Ivana, since you have been teaching English more than about 10 years now, as far I know, so you are a professional English teacher, online as well as offline. So, when did you start and why did you start? What made you feel that the English is really important? I need to learn it.
Okay, thank you so much. And yeah, let me answer the question. Actually, I started teaching English when I was like 17 years old. I graduated from high school and I came back to my village. In the village, it's kind of like seldom or rarely you're gonna find someone who can speak English. So at the time, I tried to like ask people or headmaster at the time, what about me? I mean, can I teach at school? And yeah, because I didn't get my bachelor degree at the time. I was 17, and he said, yes, you can teach here because I could speak English at the time and I knew some English. So I was excited at the time because I was like young, and I was a teacher at high school at the time. And I mean, the students are like, they are, like bigger than me. Are like, I was like, how can I tell you? I
In
think
your
they
friend
liked me at the
circles, who is surrounding you, you always try to practice with them. That's how you
time.
start your journey, right?
Yes, yes.
Oh, all right, okay, all right. So, what is the strategy to become a successful fluent in English speaking? What did you follow?
Okay, I would say if you want to improve your speaking skill, you need to practice, practice, and practice. Okay, first of all, you need to listen a lot, especially native speakers. Let's say if you are into songs or if you are into like movies, you can watch movies and you can listen to music, and then you can try to do like a shadowing technique. Let's say copy paste, listen and repeat the native speakers, the way they speak, okay? And then you can improve your speaking skill. Um, I would say when I was in like at school, let's say high school or elementary school, junior high school, I couldn't speak. Even I didn't know about English because the teacher at that time didn't teach us how to speak. We just learned from textbook. We just listened to like we didn't practice our speaking at the time. We just like answered some questions or did exercise every day. So yeah, that's the problem when I was at school. I couldn't speak. And I just realized if you guys want to improve your speaking skill, you need to talk. I know it's kind of hard for the first time. Like I went to someone's live stream on TikTok and I was so nervous. I couldn't say anything. I was listening a lot, but day by day, I kept improving myself. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
at the
practice.
beginning you feel shy, if I not
Yes.
mistaken. Everyone does, and to reduce that shyness, and even some people feel mumbling and scared of to speak out loud. So at this time, and what shall the students can follow according to your experience? What you would like to suggest?
All right. I always like tell my students, guys, don't be afraid of making mistakes when you want to try to speak. It's not our first language. I'm from Indonesia, and in Indonesia, there are, let me say, 800 more local languages. And can you believe it? Like, oh
800
my
more local
God.
languages in Indonesia.
800, yeah.
Oh,
Like I'm in Sumatra, so when I want to go to other cities in Indonesia, let's say Java, Bali,
yeah,
so we're gonna have
yeah,
different
yeah, yeah.
local languages. Yeah. But luckily we have one official language, it's Indonesian. So English is kind of third language for us as Indonesian, but you know what? When you feel perhaps shy to speak or when you are afraid like people are gonna judge you, oh, her English is so bad, oh, his speaking is so bad, something like that, I would say don't give up.
Yeah.
Keep it up. Okay, keep going and keep practicing. In its time, so you need to practice a lot every single day.
So which means practice makes perfect. So the more we
Yeah,
practice, the
practice.
more fluent we'll be.
Mhm,
So audience
mhm,
teachers Ivana suggested us to practice a lot, and she said to listen
mhm,
to the podcast similar like that, or even you can watch televisions you with your
mhm.
favorite programs, such as if you want to get a British accent, watch BBC. If you want to get a
Yeah.
American accents, watch CNN. So depends upon the students what sort of they want to achieve in
Mhm.
their speaking journey. All right. So, what is the difficulties have you facing so far being a English teacher, or according to teaching to the students? What is the most difficult part?
The most difficult part that I face when I teach my student, I think it's about confident
Confident.
because they don't feel confident to talk
Okay.
to. Like I encourage my student to speak up and I say, don't be shy, don't be afraid, okay? Just take like calm down and yeah, try to say what you want to say and always remember when you are learning like languages, there is no perfection. Even native speaker always make a mistake, right?
Yeah.
So
Like
don't
you
worry
said
about
earlier on
it.
that don't scared to do mistake, because if you don't do
Yes.
mistake you never learn the correct one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
couldn't agree
so
with
so
you.
confident, you mentioned about confidence. So
Mm-hmm.
if a
Mm-hmm.
person or learners make themselves confident as soon as possible, they can achieve their goals. So how can confidence build in a person according to your experience?
Oh, it is it's like a hard question because it depends on the student that I faced. Let's say for elementary school students,
Yeah.
it's easy peasy lemon squeezy for me to ask or encourage them to speak up,
Wow.
because let's say I ask them to sing a song or we can play games or something like that, and they don't realize that they are speaking English. But for age, let me say, adult student, or even they are older than me, let's say 60 years old, because I'm 36 years old. When I want to ask them to speak and when they don't feel confident, sometimes I need to, oh, what should I do? What can I do? And it's my job. Like, okay, I need to think something, like, think, so they want to speak,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I keep telling my students English is very important
Keep
right now.
encourage themselves. How
Yeah.
do I become a fluent in English? How can I speak
Mhm.
confidently? They have to
Yeah.
encourage themselves. They have to be focused on their journey, constant
Mhm.
on their missions. So that's all can I say a person become a more confident. So
Yeah.
also if some people get motivated for a while, for time being, and after that they're losing the motivation within
Mhm.
themselves. So this is also a very I mean, what can I say,
Mhm.
not a good way to gain
Mhm.
your journey. So you have to
Yeah.
be constant, and
Mhm.
what is called don't give
Consistency.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't give up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Don't give up.
What is the most valuable advice would you like to give to the beginners, those who thinking of learning how to speak English fluently?
Okay, for the beginner, I'm gonna say, like, you know, English is very important right now
Yeah.
when you are able to speak English. So, it's gonna be easier for you to find a better job. Let's say if you can speak many languages, and especially English, you wanna work or you wanna apply some jobs. People are gonna see you. Oh, she is good at speaking. Oh, he's so nice or something like that. So yeah, I think you need to try and never ever say never, never give up. Yeah, like, never ever stop learning. So yeah, I always tell my students, keep going, keep it up, don't give up.
Yeah, yeah. As you said, English is very important language,
Hmm.
not only at the
Yeah.
moment, since I can say since I born. Because this is more important now in this digital era. Everything becomes smart devices, smart TV, smart everything. In order to run your flexible life, let
Hmm.
alone education purpose, to run your daily life in
Hmm.
comfort zones, you have to know how to read English, how to write English, and how to
Hmm.
speak English. Otherwise you I don't think so you're gonna have a good comfort life in this digital competitive era. Yes, all the smart device has their own native language. You can choose your own language in smart device, but it doesn't help you to gain your journey, because end of the day English is an international language. You have to learn it in order to gain your big achievement in life. That's for sure. Especially the people from third world country, if they want to stay their life in comfort zone, I suggesting they definitely learn how to speak English as soon as possible. What do you think about it?
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, I'm on your side. Like, guys, when you are learning Indonesian, I think it's not hard, it's not difficult, because in Indonesian, when you are learning Indonesian, you don't need to learn silent letters, okay? But in English, there are so many silent letters. Let's say silent T, you know, most of beginners gonna say listen, listen, okay?
Listen.
And actually it's silent T, right?
Yeah,
Listen,
listen.
listen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but nowadays I heard that native speaker also saying both are correct. Listen and listen.
Mm-hmm.
This is really
Mm-hmm.
confusing. But
Mm-hmm.
in modern dictionary they said that listen and listen. Like Nigerian
Mm-hmm.
people, they say listen.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
us in Bangladesh, we silent T, we call listen. So this is also
Mm-hmm.
quite confusing for to the learners.
Mm-hmm.
But
But
both,
I
as long
always,
as both are the correct and
mm-hmm.
meaning are the same, I don't think so. We need to be concerned about what shall we pronounce in it.
Yeah, but I think they need to learn silent letters because it's about pronunciation, okay?
Yeah,
When they can pronounce the word correctly, so when people are listening to them, they can understand well.
yeah,
Because, yeah, you know what? I found many people think when they can speak fast, they are fluent. But for me, fluency doesn't mean you speak fast,
yeah.
but you can speak clearly. Okay, so when
Yes,
people are listening to you, they
yes.
can understand what you are saying.
Yeah,
So
this is the
don't
really
rush.
important
Yeah.
point you finger out. The fast and clear. This is
Yeah.
really important.
Yeah.
You doesn't matter you are faster than horse, but your
Hmm.
pronunciation is unclear. The opposite person don't understand you. What you're
Yeah.
trying to say is meaningless.
Yes.
Absolutely
Yeah.
pointless. And
You're
another
right.
things I can tell you, people after accent, to be honest with you,
Yeah.
I'm living in Europe, especially in UK. The accent is absolutely nothing to the native speakers. They're actually
Hmm.
laughing at you if you try to copy, which is not comfort you. You understand what I mean? So that is
Got
another
you. Got you.
that is another advice I would like to give to our audience,
Yeah.
that please, if what you feel comfortable, like if I want to speak
Hmm.
similarly British accent, I could speak the whole entire
Hmm.
show, but I prefer to stay my own style. It doesn't bother to
Yeah.
anyone, to be honest. If you go to
Hmm.
America, if you go to
Hmm.
UK, your accent,
Hmm.
some people does feel matter, some people not, but most of native speakers, they love to be stay your origin. I mean,
Hmm.
if you can completely copy them, is absolutely fine. But personally,
Hmm.
is distract your learning. I mean, period. So I don't know what you say about that. About to people go after accent.
Hmm. Okay, okay. I was laughing because it happened to me. You know what? I learned the yeah, the British accent, British but at the time, and you know, I was recording my voice and then I sent to all my friends and also my native speaker friends. And you know what? They were laughing at me. I mean, they didn't judge me, but they told me, no, 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 it's horrible. You don't speak naturally.
Yeah,
It's like you are working so hard to
yeah,
get the accent, okay? So they are sure, like, I didn't speak like, conveniently. And it's like a natural,
yeah,
and they told me, Eva, don't worry, don't think too much about your accent, okay? We like your accent, so you don't need to like force yourself
yeah,
to get the accent. Yeah, because I've seen like they are Indonesian, but they can speak like native speakers. And when I asked them, how come, like how could, and they told me because they are living in America or in UK for many years, and they talk a lot with native speakers there. So I got it. Okay, I got it,
Yeah.
and I stopped forcing myself to learn British accent. But I didn't regret because when people are speaking with their British accent,
Yeah.
I get it. Like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
I get it. I get
this
it.
is the main things. As long as you understand them and they understand you, that's good enough to communicate English. Yeah. So, like you saying that faster speak but unclear, this is absolutely meaningless.
Mm-hmm.
You try to
Mm-hmm.
achieve accent, forcing yourself
Mm-hmm.
to looks like
Mm-hmm.
British, but your sentence is incorrect. Is absolutely nonsense.
Yeah.
So focus
Mm-hmm.
on the speaking correctly
Mm-hmm.
and fluently and confidently. That accent
Yeah.
automatically is gonna pick up by your own journey, so you don't need to give extra effort
Mm-hmm.
there, so that is
Mm-hmm.
I feeling. Everybody has their own choice. It's fine if somebody
Mm-hmm.
can pick up the American accent, British accent, is absolutely
Mm-hmm.
fine, no problem at all, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying don't force yourself. Don't
Yes.
I can see some people, it looks funny, you're
Mm-hmm.
forcing, you editing yourself, you're pretending yourself. This is
Yeah,
absolutely
yeah, yeah.
nonsense. All right.
Yeah. That's me a long time ago.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Be your own style, be natural, be organic, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
authentic.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, all right, so
Yeah.
oh yeah, last stage of the show. So before we
Mm-hmm.
go, would you make a few valuable
Mm-hmm.
advice to our new learners?
Mm-hmm.
Anything you would like to say?
Okay. Okay, for new learners or beginners, I want to say, okay, please listen a lot, okay? Listen to native speakers. It's going to be better, like listen to songs or watching movies. For learning the American accent, I suggest you to watch Friends and When I Met My Mother. Those are very good movies that can improve your speaking skill, especially to improve your American
What was the
accent.
movie name? When I Met My Mother.
Friends and How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah, it was like funny, but yeah, it's so good. It's
That's
so
great.
good.
All right.
So
Okay.
you, yeah, you're not only learning the American accent, but also the American cultures.
Wow, that's good. Well done. All right. Thank you. Thank you so very much, even us, to
My pleasure.
give your essential time to our podcast. It is absolutely pleasure. We shall see you again with another topics with another time. Till then, Allah Hafiz. Keep
Thank you
well.
so much.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Yeah, yeah. I do appreciate it.